Yeah. Let's make today better than previous days. Just all I gotta do. Although it's hard to make each day better than the last. Especially when certain days hit high highs. Maybe this will be the change that I need. So far, no lag. That's good. The first portion should be just dodging. Just as long as I can dodge the trainers I need to dodge, should be set. Who do I need for this first fight? Okay. P2, Claydol. I do have Pseudo. Then Corsola Golem. And Musharna. And then step back, I don't think it matters. You get the wide lens. You get an expert belt. You get power gem over surf. Everything I have so far, so I just have to come up with items at this point. Items for the rest. I can afford to go. Do I even need to go experience share? Not right now. I think I did expert belt on Corsola. What is Corsola for in this first fight? Alright. Shell Bell Golem. Your expert belt. Thornberry, I have no clue what to do on. I have no clue what to do on Claydol. And these are the weathers. I don't get berries here. First force fight. Yeah, this is Flynn. If this isn't Flynn, then this game sucks. It is. Now I can make things easier by stealth rocking turn 1. Although Drill Run's a high crit rate move, and I don't want to risk that anymore. It's better to go for Stone Edge. I think I would have lived a crit. And not all crits. So this is fine. Tarya's next. It's probably gonna Dragon Dance. And Musharna lives +1 move from Altaria. +1. Play rough does 44%. When it's at +1, yeah, okay. And Moonblast is a guaranteed KO because of Expert Belt. Am I at high enough HP? I don't think so. Well, definitely not. I mean, if I want to risk the crit. Isn't it? It's Moxie, it's not Super Luck. Let's not risk the crit and we'll go Golem. Brave Bird. I could have risked the crit if I wanted to. Now do I Stone Edge? Do I Stone Edge? I have it as 2 Accelerox. If they Psychic crit me on the Accelerock, they can then KO with Sucker Punch. But if I miss Stone Edge, that's only if they get a crit. I'll Accelerock. What's with the reads? 74? Am I dead to Sucker Punch crit? How many rules? There's quite a few rules that I'm dead to Sucker Punch crit. And how much is Corsola taking? Sucker Punch can do a third. Also, did I, like... I did teach Power Jump. I think this is the safe play, and then I get Regenerator health. Or it's not the safe play, it's the right play. Crit me there. I now need that Regenerator. One more time. These calcs wrong, because that seemed like it did a lot more. Go back to Corsola. The Hurricane. $17 to $84. That checks out. Thank you for not being fully confused. Oh my god, I don't know if this KOs. Okay, it does. I think with the with the Heartstone or whatever it is I gave it. What is it? Expert Belt? I want to say it KOs. Power Gem, Expert. It's not always. It's not always a KO. I don't need repels right now. Now I gotta be dodging. I gotta dodge. Or else I'm cooked. I also have to go get some TM, or not TMs, but relearn some moves. Who is staying? Sudowoodo Golem stay, Musharna stays, everyone else goes. Staraptor's not on the team, but I need it to fly. At least for this fight, I should say. Who is the 6th? It's Azu. Had a PWT to get Night Slash. For Captivate. It's the only move I need, right? For now it is. And then Staraptor is swapped with Azumarill, yeah. We know Chesto Berry on Swampert. That's an Aspir Berry. We know Wide Lens stays on Sudowoodo. No one should need an experience share. I probably shouldn't even need experience. I mean, maybe for the final fight. I don't have items for Zoroark, Golem Musharna, or Azumarill. I don't know if their items necessarily matter. I'll put Berry Juice on Musharna. Assuming I still have one left. Leaves items for Golem and Azumarill. Do I go like... do I go Hardstone? Hardstone and Orbanberry. And I have one cherry. I probably should have a cherry berry here. For what though? What's gonna use the cherry berry? Musharna could use the cherry berry actually. Let's move berry juice to Azumarill. Not make that move. Oranberry to Zoroark. And cherry berry to Musharna. It may be my only cherry berry, but Zoroark with Azumarill in the back. I'm not going to risk that. So that is the first optional. This guy's a spinner? Hold up, this guy's a spinner. This is the second optional then. This guy to the right. And the spinning is definitely bait. I've been baited, and that's actually really bad. Well, at least I have this lead. In my favor. Night Slash doesn't OHKO, sick. It never OHKOs, sick. Okay, I was wrong. Farfetch'd, they have to, or do they Leaf Blade here? That's not good, is it? I think Musharna deals with this though. Except for the fact that it has Flying Gym Acrobatics. I have to risk Musharna here, right? Because odds are they're clicking Leaf Blade. Or are they just clicking Acrobatics? It may just be Acrobatics, so I'm going Golem. Make sure they... If they know that I'm Zoroark, it's close combat or Acrobatics. Golem lives because of Sturdy, so if they do end up close combating, then so be it. They Leaf Blade. Cool, that's another... Why did they Leaf Blade? Leaf Blade never KO'd, or never does more than Acrobatics to Azumarill. I'm sorry, what? Leaf Blade never does more. Are you kidding me? And now they're going to end up Acrobatics, using Acrobatics, aren't they? And I'm cooked. Played again. I'm still risking dying to Acrobatics. They're not choiced. Why are they spamming Leaf Blade? I'll take it, but why? Why? Just why? Drifblim is next because of Shadow Ball. They get Flare Boost. I did not bring a normal type to this fight. I did, however, bring a dark type. I think I have to Snarl. I'm still taking 30%. How about Azumarill? How much is Azumarill taking? 40 to 48%. Well, this is burned. So I'll be taking even less. They will find out that I am Zoroark, though. Yeah, it was pre-burn. And that's why Hex is doing more. Because this was calculating with burn. which makes sense. Hex can kill. I think I click it regardless. Or do I? Ugh. Let's say I snarl, put them at -1. Nothing 2 shots. I'm gonna snarl. They air slash. I may have lied. I did lie, but I was willing to risk. Can they don't have like a way to pop a quick claw. The safest play is to spam Sucker Punch until they go down to burn. Just to not risk Destiny Bond somehow, but I'll just attack because they did not Destiny Bond. Crit. Sick crit. Would have liked that a turn beforehand. Tropius is the last. Sadly, this thing has Swords Dance. And I don't think I have a easy answer, to say the least. Leaf Blade, Dual Wing Beats, and Earthquake all can kill, so they will not be Swords Dancing this turn. Can I go Musharna? Musharna's Cherry Berry. If I would be able to get a Moonlight off with Musharna, I don't think I can though. It's kind of my only option, isn't it? That really is my only option. You're kidding me. I have to go Musharna, and I have to hope they click Earthquake, which is very unlikely. That is actually so bad. Do I gotta let... Or is this where I let Azumarill go? I think this is where I let Azumarill go. And I just spam Charm. Leaf Blade, Shocker. Was this where Berry Juice was? Oh god, I've used the Berry Juice. Azumarill, do you outspeed? Or do I need to Aqua Jet instead? I do outspeed. It's better to Charm and set up Musharna. Had to be done. Another -2. They may just be spamming a move. I think I need to Yawn, and then I need to Moonlight. Let me guess. High crit rate move, they get the crit? Okay, they don't get it. Okay. I just gotta go for the 2-shot with Moonblast. I can't waste my time future sighting. Maybe it's a high roll? Or sleep 2 turns. From my perspective, that looked like a sliver of health. Are you kidding me? Send me through the boxes, god dang it. Azumarill, you do not deserve this. And now Zoroark and Musharna are both close to overleveling. If I need them for the gym. I just need something better to bait out non-close combat. And only non-close combat. What does that? Because Audino was not bad. Let's see, will we get lag today? Gotten lag before. Musharna is going to be needed later in the fight. Azumarill has to be swapped for something. Rip Azumarill. Reuniclus? Like... Reuniclus I think is the same boat. Unless it's like they see 2-shot, outspeed and 2-shot. I'll use Experience Share or Uniclus. Okay. Zoroark needs to stay. Screen share there. Cherry Berry. All the other items are fine. And honestly, Shell Bell. Let me guess, I'm going to run into the other optional as well, aren't I? Biggest whiff. What? Fine, I'll take it slow. I think that makes it even worse, the fact that he's a spinner. Or a turner, I guess. I just have to sit here. For crying out loud. Screw this dude. Like, I've lost. I've genuinely lost. Jump Pluff. It doesn't matter what I click, right? Breviary. This thing's about a superpower. That is not superpower. If I get crit, I get crit. Of course it's a dumb one. Who's taking this better? Golem takes 22%, Sudowoodo takes 19%. I also have to look at the rest of the fight. I like Sudowoodo's odds here more. Then we'll go this to Hydro Pump. I'm actually... Oh my god, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Why are you making me get lucky, bro? I can't even get lucky in this. Okay, there's some luck. I have no more moonlights. I'm actually so cooked. Holy crap. What am I even meant to do? Was I supposed to sell a rock there? I have to go into Misharna maybe? And just hope for the best. Crobat's gonna come out now. I use Swampert. It's another Brave Bird. Celerock. They still have Jump Bluff? You've got to be kidding me. Of course they still have Jump Bluff. Giga Drain is incoming. I just forgot they had Jump Bluff. So Reuniclus, I guess? Alright. Does Night Slash kill this? It can, which I have to go for. I get it. Snarl again. Pain Split. How was the fight, right? Somehow made it out of that. What do I want for Pain Split? Pain Split's kind of good, is it not? How about for Charm? Just let me leave. Somehow, some way. Seven two. You're 5. Okay. At least they get to keep the same team. I don't know about the level up though, that might hurt my odds. Night Slash, Okos, Staraptor, goes Sudowoodo. A Double Edge. They then close combat. They do not get the crit. And I don't miss. Alright. This might bring on some problems. Aerodactyl. It could have been anything, to be quite honest. Well, it could have been only 2 Pokemon. This is Swampert territory, I can tell you that much. $49 though. It's any move that isn't Brave Bird, and Swampert takes any move that isn't Brave Bird. So we'd prefer Aqua Tail or Earthquake. And I still have my Chesto Berry. Well, we get Head Smash. Going to rest just so I'm at full HP, so it's less of a chance of Brave Bird being a problem. This is giving myself 2 opportunities instead of 1. I hit, alright. And then Musharna wins a 1v1. I also think I can stay in a turn. 115? I mean, if I want to risk it, I can stay in and yawn. Just go Musharna though. Is it better for me to yawn though? I think it is because of the high odds that they get a Moonblast special attack drop. Or a crit. That is... You've got to be kidding me. Was that max roll crit? It was close to it. Holy crap. And I'm dead to some rolls. Or am I? I'm dead to over half the rolls now, thanks to that. Golem can't switch in freely. It's fun. What about Reuniclus? Takes 54 from Moonblast. Awesome. I might just have to risk Reuniclus. Go for a Pain Split. Special attack drop, that doesn't surprise me. Comes down to this, right? This is only for half health. Well, I think if since I lived that, I believe if I get enough health back, or if I deal enough health to them. Is that really 86 HP? There's no way that's 86 HP. That actually seems like 86 HP. Please, please Hearthstone be enough. Please Hearthstone be enough. Please. Please don't tell me I should have been Expert Belt. Oh god. 1 roll of a Celerock kills. You're kidding me. Well, it's Moonblast this turn. I can tell you who I can't switch in, and that's Zoroark. Let me guess, Expert Belt's fine though. It's the same. It's roughly the same. I mean, if I sack Reuniclus, and then if I sack Reuniclus, I'm safe. So just try and set up a future site. Why did that work? I could have pain split again. Pain split was definitely the better play. Just go down. Somehow they miss. I'm gonna end up KOing, aren't I? So this would have been like the right... Oh my god. Heal Bell? No. Like, can you let me go this way? It's the beginning of the end. I would have been chilling too if I stayed in. Why did I not stay in? Or why didn't I not pain split? At least I have cool tech for this next fight. P2 Staraptor. Substrika, Ursaring. It's gotta be Corsola and then I have to decide between Golem and Sudowoodo. Just whichever one has more room for experience. And that's Golem. I'm already out of heart skills? Whatever. Also, are there any... Yeah, no, these aren't the good berries. Charge beam for tri-attack. I need no more items. XP share. Magnet. The fact that my attack stat is almost equal to my special attack stat is nuts. Let's make you expert belt and not make the same mistake twice. You can be Shell Bell. Actually, this should be Shell Bell. Expert belt here, why not? Pluck. And might as well teach U-turn. And you unnecessarily fight all the trainers and as a result lose two more Pokemon than you should have lost. It's not what I meant to do, but... Bruh. Are you? Talk about making me mad. Okay, you cannot make it in one go. I take their sturdy, so I now cannot be Oko. I agility, turn 1, as a brave bird. I now outspeed. I will charge beam this turn. I get the boost. I recover. I think optimal is +3. It's not gonna happen on this Skarmory, but hopefully I can get to +2. Okay, that's good. So I am +2/+2. They go Fearow. Discharge KOs. Charge beam, I'm hoping KOs? I don't think it does. It does not. Now I could charge beam a third time. I think it's safer. Wait, is it safer to discharge? Discharge. Or I can charge beam the Pelipper when it gets to that point. Okay, yeah, I can just discharge. Spam discharge. I'll charge beam this, maybe get to +3. Should 2-shot up? It looked good. Now we get to deal with another triple battle. Fun times, I'll tell you that much. Lunge. I guess I can speed myself up. I can motor drive myself with P2 discharge. Although I don't know how I'll be able to find that situation. So these 6. And everyone in here needs a level. Trick Room. Would have been nice earlier. Would it not have? Maybe I do this for Scorching Sands. And then I'll like maybe I relearn Scorching Sands. Maybe I don't. Also tell me Earth Power is like obtainable soon. Is Earth Power not a TM? I swear it was a TM. It's definitely not a TM, I take it back. Yeah, no. So what you're telling me is Claydol does not get a good special attack. Good ground special attack. You're telling me Scorching Sands is the best it gets. And I did it. Hydro Pump. Sure. Considering you don't get a good physical water move. Wait a second. Am I a big dummy? Why do I feel like Palpitoad could learn Aqua Tail? I mean, and it should. In theory, it should be able to learn Aqua Tail, considering it has a tail. But it can't. Focus Punch. Close Combat. Thank you for learning Close Combat. It's not going to be helpful now, but it'll be helpful later. What I need to do is I need to give myself the best chance possible, and scummy as it may be, that is through shiny hunting, my shiny hunting method. What routes did I say I had? I still have Losthorn Rustling Grass, Losthorn Forest. I still have Driftvale Drawbridge. I still have Route 6. I still have Mistral Cave. I still have Chargestone Cave. I still have Route 7. I still have Celestial Tower. I need someone who can fly. Garchomp, I may have embarrassed myself to the point of losing you, but you are now the designated Flymon. And because I'm scared a Nuzzle might just destroy one of these flying types that I somehow might get shiny. I will not lead with it. Or will I just get Money Simulator? Let's go Money Simulator. Is it because it's nighttime? Sorry, why is Musharna scaring everything away? It might. I wouldn't be surprised if it's because it's nighttime. And I'm just grinding money. Bam. Hoppip would be worst case. Unfortunately for all the shiny Hoppips that want to join my team, I mean, it might be hard to find this Swablu. I lied. Swablu found. Oh, I also have Relic Passage. I also have Clay Tunnel. I have everywhere. What's different in here? Relic Passage, Driftveil side. Boldor, Girder, Loudred, Graveler, no, not Rhyhorn, Meditite, Parasect, and then Drillbur and Dug Trio. I mean, this doesn't hurt me, does it? Boldor. I should probably not have something that is weak to Dug Trio and could get arena trapped by it. I'm sorry, Blip. Why are you just that fast? I mean, I know my Breloom is slow as heck, but... I'm just gonna Spore this. I'm just gonna KO this. I know it's gonna outspeed me. Do I have a Repel on? Earthquake, and I'll just reteach Earthquake. Parasect. Did I fight this guy? We won't find out. Parasect, you're 5%. I should be using the Yawn Man. Can I find these Pokemon that I've listed, Girder and Loudred and Graveler, all in the next room? Girder, Loudred, Graveler. Yes, I can. And then... oh, it changes to Excadrill here. I'm teaching Surf over... I had to make sure no one on the left side could learn Surf, but for Rest, I can just relearn Rest. Focus Blast, let's go. Why would it not let me intimidate Mawile? Also, what's the surfing situation? I can like surf and fish everywhere, or surf everywhere, not necessarily fish everywhere. Boldor. I don't think I'm gonna do that, but if worst comes to worst, I will do that. Girder, alright, we finally found a Girder. Graveler has been found. What am I missing? I'm missing the 5s and 4s. 5 Sableye, Loudred as well. 10 Loudred, 10 Machoke, 5 Sableye, 4 Gabite, 2 Pupitar, 2 Swoobat. Or 4 Pupitar, 2 Swoobat. I can tell you that I don't believe a girder would be very helpful. Do I have like... I'll use Substrika so we don't have the shiny sound every time. So it's a bit more special if I find a shiny. Loudred, alright. I'm willing to spend the rest of the stream just looking for shinies. It's just a mindset change I need to make. I'd be willing to spend a lot of the time not even getting much done. Swoobat, we find the 2% before the 5% Sableye? But we'll be, yeah, we'll definitely be, I wouldn't be surprised if we're doing this for the rest of the stream. Not in the same area, but just for the rest of the stream. It's the 2 pseudo legends. Give me redemption with Gabite. Give me Gabite redemption. Or Tyranitar, Sandstream Tyranitar for the special defense boost for my rock types. It's a win-win in that area. Or I get, is it Guts or Intimidate is the other ability? Or no, it's Battle Armor, which isn't bad. Don't think any of them will show up though. A second Swoobat before either of the 4%? What are we talking about? Oh, every encounter that isn't a Pupitar or a Gabite is just another... Oh, okay, good. It's just another chance for me to get a shiny. It'll probably be a fighting type, which will just not help me at all. But it could always be a helpful rock type. Although, what are you giving the Eviolite to if I get Rhydon? If I get Rhydon, what am I giving the Eviolite to? Oh, we have found Gabite. Just What does that mean for the potential Pupitar that may or may not be nearby? I'm gonna guess it's gonna be a Graveler. I'm guessing a Graveler or a Bulldor. One of the two rock types. Although I'm pretty sure Sableye is a rock type in this game. They made Sableye Rock Ghost. Even though I'm not going to get it, I'm just looking at Sableye's stat distribution. Plus 10 attack, plus 20 defense, plus 20 special attack, plus 20 special defense. No change in speed. You can get Prankster or you can get Stall. And it is not Rock and Ghost like I thought it was. But it's for some reason learns Octazooka. Don't ask me why. Why didn't they make it Prankster and Kenai? Why'd they have to make Stall still a possible or ability to get? Unless it gets... It does not get Skill Swap. If they gave it Skill Swap, then Skill Swap Stall could go crazy. Second Gigabyte. It'd have to be Mawile. Also, a third Swoobat. Like, come on. You're telling me the Pupitar is the 4%? Tell me the Pupitar is the 2%. Swoobat's a 4%. Or it's behaving like a 10%. It's behaving like a 5%. It is definitely behaving like a 5%. Which Mawile would be better? Intimidate or huge power? I'm trying to think. By the looks of the encounters that I've just recently gotten, I would say huge power is what the game is telling me. So I would have to say Intimidate would be better. Considering I don't have I have one Intimidate Mon. I mean, my Intimidate Mon does now have U-turn as well. There is that. Do I just need to head over to the entrance of the Relic Castle? Why? Just why? What does this dude have? Tobias? Isn't it like 3 really weak rock types? Rhyhorn, Bulldor, Garder. So not 3 weak rock types. Don't ever fight me again. Just need to be cautious on where the other trainers are. There's this guy. Just not deal with that. Pretty sure I can head down. Or no, if I head down too far, I reset. Don't be... Guess she can't see you. Okay, no Pokemon up here? Cool. Not the mana I needed, but... Or might not be the mana I necessarily wanted, but it could be the mana I need. I can play my golem recklessly if this is sturdy. Holy crap, it's one level away from explosion. Rock blast, stealth rock. Okay. To start. Didn't mean to run into that. Although it means I can no longer hunt the dust clouds. Pupitar, you're still out there, buddy. I still get to look. Just heal. I will say, aside from this Darmanitan, I've only gotten dupe shinies. It's only been Audino and Graveler. So I've just been giving myself second lives aside from the Darmanitan. Yeah. Boring. Why? What's the point? Yellow shard. I don't need that right now. Like, is Pupitar even found here? I don't know if Pupitar can be found here. Even though I found Gabite twice. Maybe 3 times at this point. I've only found Intimidate Maul a while. Something fishy is going on. That's messed up. That's messed up again. I just believe that there is no such thing as Pupitar. Let's clear some of this out. Can you even encounter Pokemon in here? That answers that question. I'm only limiting myself to one unknown because there's so many of them. Tortuga Archon are in this room. Speaking of which, and Cofagrigus. So in here I just have to speak their name and they show up. Out in the passage I have to do like a dance to give myself a chance at seeing one, at seeing a Pupitar. Archon, call on your shelled brethren. Call in the turtle. How about a hidden power, max hidden power ice unknown? Blood, what are we doing? Tortuga. And sadly you can't repel Strat for. You could only repel Strat down here for Cofagrigus or Krokorok. To guarantee you don't get skunked by an unknown. I just need one fossil, and then I can move on to a next room. This. I'm so finding a shiny unknown. There's almost no doubt in my mind. But for now, we stay looking for the turtle. I'm moving over. We're finding different fossils. Maybe. First Intimidate Croc Rock I've seen. Alright, there's one. If I really want to, I can make the argument that I have the Skull and Armor fossil, and I can go get Rampardos and Bastiodon. I feel like that's too much though. Oh my goodness, may just have to. It's the same freaking thing. First Tortuga, now Cranidos. Come on, guys. I only did this because it was the first room. I don't want to leave this other room though. I don't want to leave this room until I find Cranidos. So I don't have to come back. Like, I'll be going back to the other room. Ah. Brother, do you not know? Aha, there we go. Finally. Which fossils are these? Gen 3, I believe? Let me look at the difference. Wait, what does the middle room have? Aerodactyl and Darmanitan Zen mode. And then the Volcarona room has Claydol. I did forget about Aerodactyl. Omanite. Alright, Omanite. All I know is I've been doing this for like half an hour. I should be using stories, but I'm struggling with that part. This is the part of streaming where I suck. And I've not let myself improve. Or I've not allowed myself to attempt to improve. Are the Kabuto on the bottom? Is that what it is? Imagine the first Pokemon I find on the bottom is a Kabuto. Bro. What is that? 4 Ammonites? Any Kabutos out there? Please. I want to stop looking. I want to move on to the next room. I guess the Croc Rocks are saying no. Are they in the middle of the room? Can I even get in the middle of the room? I can. Without running through the doors. Unknown N. I should be testing my unknown knowledge. That should be O, if this is the Sinnoh room. I think it's SNOH. And then there's 2 that are 5%. I mean, it's kind of easy when you know what they are. SNOHBY. Although I'm not getting any of them. Bro, why am I getting the 40% instead of the 50% unknowns? Trying to test my knowledge, bro. Oh, never mind. Found Kabuto. Another one for the road. Just gonna clean up the Volcarona room. For Claydol. Because I've now seen it in the wild. I would guess F. Is F right? Do they have? They do have F here. That could have been P. Nope, that's P. Ooh, we've already found Aerodactyl. You could go for Darmanitan and Zen mode here. Because they're level 35 and the only other thing you can get is Ball Toy. So if you've somehow gotten a Ball Toy before, or you count this as a separate encounter, you could get a Zen mode Darmanitan, guaranteed, by repelling in this room. Speaking of Zen mode Darmanitan, there it is. That is M, is it not? Anorith, my bad. You can kind of say it the same way. Anorith already, though. These rooms they're getting faster by the minute. Or faster by the room. Is the better way to say it. Also, like, how are there Yamask and Baltoy in the middle, but then there's Cofagrigus on the ends, and Claydols in, like, the deeper portion? Well, Claydol in the deeper portion makes sense. The Baltoy Claydol spread is alright. It's the putting the Cofagrigus at the front of the area. and then sandwiching Yamask in between is a bit odd to me. That was S, right? Yeah, that had to be S. And now that I've scrolled up to see what potential unknowns are here, the Croc Rocks start to show up. And not a... Oh wait, that's not S. That was probably Z then. Yeah, that was definitely Z. Or was it? I don't know. It's this. It was Z. If you're gonna be showing up shiny Croc Rock, at least be Intimidate. Given Croc Rock won't show up shiny, but you can always ask. And there's some buffering. Let's go. Laleep and Tortuga are being the pain in the keister. Please, Laleep? I'm asking nicely. Sick, Moxie. Don't know if that's gonna be beneficial enough. Oh wow, Intimidate taught me the very next Croc Rock, huh? Are the rest of the Croc Rock gonna be Intimidate now? Now that I found the shiny Moxie Croc Rock? I understand that this thing's a 5%, but come on. It should not be this difficult. Anorith, you're the wrong 5%. Get the other 5% to show up. And I'll give you a cookie. Shocker, another Intimidate. They're all gonna be Intimidate now. Until I somehow, someway get another shiny Croc Rock that's gonna end up being Moxie. Okay. That has quickly been proven wrong. Back to Intimidate? Oh, no, we're not. Maybe you just gotta get to the middle. For Yamask. Get to Laleep, bro. Shouldn't be this hard. Thank you. Took what felt like forever. And we found Tortuga. And back to the hunt of Pupitar we go. Oh, shoot. We're fine. We're chilling. Go bite. Either be shiny or be a Pupitar with the percentage you have. Stop showing up, dust clouds. Just let me run. They're not letting me run. Are there items in here for me to get? I'm pretty sure that resets. Please be below me. Good. I'm just gonna traverse deeper into the cave. Ah! I thought he freaking saw me. Holy crap. I just gotta run into it? Oh, we don't have to. Let's go. Okay, let's not run into the trainer. Well, I ran into the trainer. Munferno. All that for a yellow shard, huh? I've already encountered all these Pokemon. What if this is the... Okay, yeah. I needed to make sure it wasn't blocked off. This is like the... Yeah, the TM protector. They're level 70. So it's just not worth. I almost jumped the ledge. I wonder what's up there. Can I just do this? And our time in Relic Passage is up. Looking back at our bounty. Mild, another plus special attack, although it's not minus attack. And quirky, we know this is Moxie. What is this? Sturdy, I would argue. Is minus defense worse? I don't know. Regardless, their help could be necessary. I think I only need like Golbat, Shuckle. And maybe Sandslash. Golbat's at 10%. In normal, and then Shuckle's at 30%. The Dust Cloud. Waterstone. Diglett, don't be Arena Trap. Thank you. Okay, we've found a Shuckle. I feel like I have seen Golbat. I'm just gonna double check. I'm just gonna play it safe and find another one. That's not funny. I could probably just lunge these Diglett. Dude, my dude. Alright, bat's been found. I've seen a Deerling, I've seen a Fungus. I don't believe I've seen a Vanillite. I have not seen Shelmet, Carablast, Snover, Yanma. I've not seen Marill. And I have seen Bonsly Mine Jr. Is it just gonna be a lot of deers? Like it usually is in the US? Carablast. Another Carablast. Vanillite. Also, it might be better to hunt in Double Grass. I'll make my way to Double Grass. And I think when I was when I was training before for clay, I definitely saw all the rustling grass. So wait, what can you see? No Yanma. So once I see a Yanma in the wild, which is kind of defeating the purpose. Because I'm finding everything else. I mean, Yanma is a 5%. Or is Yanma there? Who knows? It is there. I've buffooned myself. Sudowoodo. A different natured still sturdy Sudowoodo would be much better, I feel like. 2 fungi. Still no Snover, which is a 10%. Sturmime's the 5, and then Marill, Yanma are both 5. In both environments, both singles and double grass. Snover is here. Marill has been found. I think I already have seen Marill, but that's just like insurance. I know I haven't seen a Mr. Mime yet. So I hopefully find a Yanma before Mr. Mime. Doesn't seem like I'll find either anytime soon. Which honestly isn't that helpful. The only thing that's really helpful, I would argue, is Mr. Mime and Sudowoodo. Maybe Vanillite. Vanillite might be helpful. Snow Warning. Your Ice Fairy. I'm pretty sure, yeah, you definitely get Vanillix before the gym. Although I would probably get an Ice Body plus attack. Alright, we found Yanma before Mr. Mime. I feel better about myself now. Terrablast. Vanillite. Be a tad bit more purple Vanillite. Could be my carry. Now I have to look. I have to curse myself by looking. What? Why does it not learn Blizzard by level up? That makes no sense. The only good ice move it gets is Frost Breath. Which, unless it's been nerfed, is a very good move, especially in this game. But like Aurora Beam and Frost Breath are its options. No Ice Beam, no Blizzard. The only other ice move it learns afterwards is Sheer Cold. When am I clicking Sheer Cold? Sudowoodo, where is the mime at? And Snowver is weak to flying moves. Sadly, the ice type does not get to avoid a flying, or does not get to turn off a flying weakness. Mr. Mime, that is everything. 2 fraudulent trees. That's all I know about dust clouds in here. They're only Kangaskhan's. What in here have I not found aside from Kangaskhan? Aeron, why not? Axew, Dino. On the first floor. Wobbuffet on the second floor. Although I'd have to be something that can oak code these. Why not say Wobbuffet? Do I have that? I don't know if I do. Apologies. I would have to say, this doesn't have yawn anymore though. And this is a bit slow. And this is my only surfer, but I've already used strength, so I can get earthquake back. And Swampert lead, good. Kangaskhan still findable. Aeron, there's the first. Why not? It can be telepathy, alright. Teddy Ursa kind of makes me mad. Could have been something cool. Yawn. Earthquake. That's not going to be suitable long term, I can tell you that much. Also, I did see Aeron. Did I not? Or no, this is first Aeron sightings. Alrighty, it's the same percentage to find Axew, come on. Also, I think I can, no wait, yeah I can, right? I can go up to the second floor? I could even arguably go up to the third floor. Shelgon off rip. Thank you for being telepathy. I am surprised at one thing right now. And I'll wait to unveil it. Ooh, okay. And that's kind of part of it. There's 3 Pokemon left. I don't have Repellon, guys. Come on. Where are you at? Is everything just in this corridor, or did I spook everything off? I may have spooked everything off. That's a lie, I did not. How has this not happened? Okay, are you kidding me? Thank you. Bro, it's a 20% encounter. Dino's a 5%. There it is. Holy, it took so long to find a lair on. Now it's just the bear. Angry bear. I woke it up from hibernation. Thank you for being telepathy. Thank you for once again being telepathy. Alright, I've found what? 1 Dino, 1 Shelgon? Okay, there we go. I do not need to use an escape rope. Exactly. I'm gonna fly. Or would it be... No, it's definitely faster to... Yeah, it's definitely faster to just run through the cave than to head back and fly and then go back into the cave. What's even in the cave that I haven't seen? Clink. I have seen Clink. I don't know if I've seen Nosepass in the wild, but that's a 20%. I know, or I saw Pharaoh Seed. I have seen Magnemite. I haven't seen Joltik, Tynamo, Durant, Heatmore. Clink. For a max repel. If we just avoid that guy. It's what? 10%? 10%, 6%, 5%? I think there's another 5% on the first floor. It's Voltorb. It's 4% Voltorb. Durant, the 5%. And then Dust Clouds are Nosepass, Geodude, Diglett. What about second floor? Magnemite for Magneton. Voltorb for Electrode. So let's get down to the second floor. And then third floor just evolves Clink? And Dynamo maybe? Turbo Seed. Probopass and Dust Clouds. Okay, let's get some items. Charge Beam, so now I don't have to relearn it with Porygon 2. Oh god. Thunderstone, I don't know if that was worth it. Okay, get out of here. Magneton. What is that girl doing? Graveler. Metal Coat. Joltik, first Joltik. Another Hardstone, that's cool. Okay, we're in the clear. Electrode, we've found an Electrode. We have also found a Probopass. I don't need Dust Clouds anymore, even though I just ran into it. Is that everything on this floor? It is. I can head back up a floor. Another Electrode? Since I found Electrode, I think I can head up. Yeah, I can definitely go up. Dynamo immediately. That just leaves Heatmore. Right? Is it just Heatmore, I believe? Dog Electros would go crazy, I feel like. Clink. Another Clink. Barrow Seed. I mean, I'm getting opportunities, is what I would describe it as. Just... yeah. Okay. Nose pass! Can't wait to find a shiny nose pass that gets clobbered by a Gliscor. I mean, a Clink would save me, I'm pretty sure. A golden Clink would be my savior. Can I stop having dust clouds on my route that I'm running? What are Dynamo's setup options? Oh. Guess we'll never find out. Unless I find one in the final run of this. Which I don't. I don't think I took damage, but I'll just heal up anyways, just in case. At this point, I might as well risk my whole run by trying to grab some of these items. So the Moongus, oh, it's still a Fungus. King's Rock. Fan P. I've only seen, what, one Pokemon? I've only had the encounter that I found, which was Abstrika. You could also argue I saw Cubju by encountering that one in the grotto. I've seen Deerling. I have not seen Watchog. I just saw Fanpy. I have not seen Apom, Snowrunt, Sneasel, Zangoose, or Spinda, and I have seen Seviper. There's an item here again? Elixir, Cubchoo, and I don't need Surf, so I can get back Rest. I've already got this, but bam, we already found Apom. In here there is Beartick, Sawsbuck, Watchog, Donphan, and then still the Snorunt Sneasel. So that's 3 Apoms. Don't give me a non-shiny Apom at this point. If I'm getting it shiny, it's gonna be that. It's gonna be Sawsbuck. Is everything here? It is. So there's no reason to not stay in this. The only reason to stay in the previous stuff was for Fanpy, which I already found. Oh, I'm definitely finding a shiny Sawsbuck. I should have came here to give myself a chance at Apom. That really sucks though. Two new Pokemon. Another new Pokemon, leaving Watchog, Donphan, Snorunt. Like I might have seen a Watchog before in the wild. I just don't know. I know I've now seen a Donphan. I also know I have not seen a Spinda, so Spinda here is going to be the likeliest chance that I have. Or is going to give me the highest chance of a shiny. Watchog, alright, that confirms that I've seen a Watchog. Now seen a Snorunt leaving just Spinda, the drunken panda. Bear tick. Worst case is I get a shiny with Zeb Striker next to it because of motor, or because of it'll spam discharge. Anybody there? I mean, it should be prime time. They should be starting to head home after a night at the bar. Oh boy. Can't wait to get let down. That's an Apom. I understand it's a 2%, but come on. A lot of Sneasels, a lot of Snowrunts that I'm finding. Found a few Zangoose. I only found that once a Viper though. Imagine this is just another documentation mistake, and Spinda does not exist here. I'm pretty sure I remember seeing a Spinda here though. Although not this run, I can tell you that much. Spinda, how much is Spinda buffed in this? Watch it just be like mythical, hundreds across the board. I mean, you get contrary. You can have a chance at contrary. 75. They just made it 75 across the board instead of 60 across the board. Which I mean, with contrary, can make it a tad bit better. Ooh. What moves does it get to benefit from that? It gets Fake Out. It doesn't get any moves. At least by it has to, by level up. Talk about like trying to be a support mon. Fake Out, Trick Room, Wish. Fake Out, Trick Room, Wish. Hypnosis, Teeter Dance. You can Teeter Dance a Tangled Feet mon. Don Fan. Bro, if Tangled Feet like gave you immunity to confusion in exchange, or like you get the evasion boost while turning that into, what did I say as well? While turning it into a immunity for confusion. So like you just be confused, but I'm going to Spark Bear Tick Yawn Sodbug. Spark again. Switch to this. What was I saying? I definitely should switch Substrika here, but I don't need to. Do you heal me now? Like, thank you. What was I saying? Tangled Feet giving an evasion or giving immunity? That's what I was saying. It's not a bad idea. But I just knew I was getting a shiny Sawsbuck. I'm pretty sure I skipped 04. Well, no, Darmanitan's 02. That means Graveler should have been 03, Crocodile should have been 04, and therefore Sawsbuck 05. Still no Spinda. Also, I'm gonna have to use another link cable on this thing. On this Graveler, I just freaking realized. Bam, Spinda. I should probably have caught it because all Spinda are different, but... It's not falling to the grass. There we go. I just have Celestial Tower to go. But I also have to like prepare for the fights in there in case I come across any. Bashful. Neutral's always nice. What is it? Sap Sipper, Chlorophyll? Chlorophyll. Okay. I did get these right. Also, this should not be 28, but whatever. Let's go inside this house. Do I have enough? Come on now. I'll just sit in this house. Hit the BRB sign. Where is it this day? I have to adjust it from last time. Right there. Mute desktop audio. Using the restroom, I'll be back. Okay. Yeah, I know. The audio's current bitrate is lower than the stream's expected bitrate. Please find a way to fix it. It's just a skill issue if I run into a trainer. The beginning of the end, well, the beginning and the end already occurred. The last stream. Chingling, Shuppet, Duskull, Bronzor, Murkrow. Well, no Murkrow, Chimecho. So like 5 Pokemon. Is this the shiny I'm looking for? That's not bad. I can't nuzzle it, but that's not bad. What do you know at level 40? Body Slam, Rock Slide, Chip Away, Curse. The chance. Potential. There's potential. I'm back to flopping instead of lying there. Flopping about like a Magikarp. Duskull, okay. Chimecho, I think I head up a floor now. So I can still get everything that I haven't seen. Although Shuppet turns to a 5%. We'll just go through and maybe I find a Shuppet. Bam. I feel like I have seen Shuppet. No, I have not. Have I? I might have. This is gonna be so scuffed. Am I greedy for the item? Yes, I am. Oh, can I use an escape rope here? I don't know if I can. Okay, that's gonna cause problems. I can run here though. Just don't talk to the nurse. Shingling. Does that just leave? It leaves Bronzor or Haunter. Yeah, Bronzor or Haunter. Can I find Bronzor or Haunter on the next floor? Bronzor, Haunter on the next floor. Also with Bayonet, Dusclops, Marowak. This lady you have to fight for this item. I'm pretty sure it's a Dusk Stone. Oh shoot. I thought he turned up. I'm like, why did he go up? Glade. Snuzzle this. Let's switch. What does this Glade have? This says Shadow Sneak, Leaf Blade, Sacred Sword, Slash, the damage calc say. The same set. So no psychic move. They read me. Oddest of incenses. I don't think you can hold experience. I mean, you could. Psychic Sarah has a Gothitelle. Lunge would deal with this, right? Lunge can Oko. Let's give you the experience share. 3687. That is way a bit. That's a bit risky now, isn't it? How does Swampert fare? This is fine. Okay. For Shadowclaw, I'd argue that's worth it. Haunter. Please. I'm not trying to switch. I just have to avoid this socialite. Should have came up here for the Haunter. They say Haunter's a 5% up here. It's not. It's a freaking 10%. Marowak. Bayonet. So what? Dusclops, Bronzor. I want to say that's it for this floor. Is Dusclops on the top floor? No. So I should find the Dusclops here. Which is a 10%. Elgem. There's Bahiam up here though. Another Hardstone. We finally see a Murkrow. Murkrows are 5% up here. What do you mean? Why am I only finding Murkrow? Is it because it's nighttime? What have I not seen? I've not seen Bronzong. I've not seen Behem. I've not seen Driftblim. I've not seen Lampent. I'm questioning whether or not I've seen Noctowl yet. I know I've seen Hoot Hoot, but not Noctowl. Behem. There it is. Drift Blim has been found. Leaves Lampent, which is a 20%. Same as this Elgium. And then the Noctowl and Bronzong, which is 5%. I mean, I should have brought him on with Fly, but I want to say you can. I don't know if you can escape rope. I don't want to go through that 3rd floor gauntlet again. Going through that is scary. Like, are we getting anywhere? Haunter. Let me see the blue tongue of a Haunter. Or let's just not even have a Noctowl or Bronzong show up. Okay, we finally have a Noctowl show up. Or is this the Bronzong the whole time? Has the bell been the Bronzong the whole time? Well, it's like there's nothing up here. I know you can encounter something up here. I'm sorry, what? Why are we taking forever? Alright, that's it. Just find something. Can you not? No, you can. You definitely can. I just don't know why it's being such a problem. Fine, I'll find the Bronzong down here. Finding all the other 5%, I'll tell you that much. Haunter, Murkrow, Mischievous. I've found at least 2 of each. Oh my goodness gracious, why are we taking so long? I mean, I know why we're taking so long, but can we like get some more luck? Any big bells out there that aren't ringable by me. Well, that I could still technically ring a bronze on, so that's not entirely logical. Any bells out there that have a say in if they let me ring them or not? Seems like there aren't. I was just looking if they gave Gengar levitate back, and they do. In the case of events, I find a shiny Haunter. Not a regular Haunter, a shiny Haunter. No, it's like puke green. I'm thinking of what each shiny is. It kind of has a Noctowl kind of has a puke green, but it works better. It's like isn't it yellow? Aren't they both yellow? They're not really puke green. What even is puke green? I'm more used to puke being like different colors than green. Guess we won't find it though. I'd take a golden blimp, golden balloon, green and orange wind chime. Making sure nobody here can fly. Because I'm pretty sure escape rope does not work. It's almost as bad as Spinda. It's getting pretty close to being just as bad as Spinda. Like, do I need to ring the bell to track them in? I'm trying to save that till I find everything. Till I find the bronze on. So I can ring it as I leave. We're back to finding haunters at least. Or at least we're finding some haunters. I'm about to fall asleep. Running up and down, waiting till I hear a big bell. Chime that isn't rung by me, that's rung by it being encountered. Algem sounds pretty close to it. Except Bronzong's lasts for a bit longer. Like, I was hoping to have a bit of time to prep, but like I'm gonna end up having none. Just because it took me. What the heck? I don't have no magnet pull mons. Holy crap. Really taking its time. The bad part is no shinies are showing up. Maybe have some. It's either a shiny or Bronzong is when I'm stopping. Well, it's Bronzong is when I'm stopping. There's no reason to make me stay here just to run back and forth for another 20 minutes. How about up in this corner? More Elgems. I mean, ELG, Elgem. Elgem, yeah. Or Elgem. Why? Oh my gosh. Do I just put a steel type out in front? Steel type to draw steel type. Is that what we're dealing with? Something's gotta change. Howl, I mean, bird for bird, I guess. And that's why I shouldn't be having this out here. The Haunter's too dang fast. It's gonna be Haunter if I find a shiny, right? Right, game? Just need to make sure that it does indeed say Bronzong. Like, how is Bronzong a 5%? And I found Murkrow, Mistress, and Haunter, like, each, like, I want to say 10 times. It's not 10 times each, but at least 4 times each. I know I've seen them 4 times each, for sure. I've seen like 10 Haunters, I've seen like 7 Murkrows. This is probably my 5th Mischievous, and no Bronzongs. Like, what the heck? You have to tell me that the Bronzong's a 1%. Or it only shows up after you ring the bell, which doesn't make sense. Ow. Just go to my Fastmon who can run away. I'm starting to believe Bronzong does not show up here. And like can you just not encounter anything up here? Is this not a proper encounter table? Or does it not have like proper encounter table? I know you can in the base games. Like, there's just no encountering up here. What the hell? I was trying to respect the mons I've lost after I left. I might have to do it now. Redemption. This is redemption for earlier. You bastard. I knew it was gonna happen. Not dealing with that. I should have thrown the Master Ball, if I'm being completely honest. Well, now I found the shiny. Can I find the Bronzong, please? We're ringing the bell. Respect those we've lost. My God. Do I just leave this? I've been at it for long enough, I would say. I mean, I have no one to talk to, so it's like boring as hell. Yeah, no. Imagine that was a Bronzong. That is so dumb. Yeah, no one can learn fly. He's looking to the left, and now he's looking up. You're joking. How? How did he spot me? He's got 5 Pokemon. spread the wealth. Just spread the wealth. Oh god, it has future sight. Okay, future sight. That's not good. Guess what? It only has physical attacks. That was a crit. I don't have yawn on this. That was a crit. I have pressure now. Trick, Snatch, Sucker Punch, Shadow Claw. Ow! God, that was freaking bad. Sick. Holy smokes. Oh. So like we didn't get the bronze on, but that's fine, isn't it? Calm. Isn't that plus special attack? No, it's minus special attack. It's like plus special defense, I'm pretty sure. Quiet. That's not bad, especially with the trick room I'm trying to run. Flash fire, alright. I think it's better to have flash fire? Might be better to have flame body. This cannot do any damage. It's minus attack, and it's lightning rod. Well, that's why calm's bad. Cubone, do you learn anything before level 55? Belly drum at 52. Like, I don't have heal pulse, so I don't know if that's gonna be helpful. If I could belly drum and then trick room and then heal pulse, I'd be chilling. Then I just spam rock slide because that's gonna work. How would that look? Or how would that work? Also, for the attack, this thing is definitely like 0 attack IV. Let me just look up Cubone. Level 40. Minus attack. 0. It is minus attack nature, 0 attack IV. Let's go. And then this is plus special attack. Who's my flyer? I may have just collected a large bounty of Pokemon. But, like, I need it. Especially when they're 0 attack IV minus attack. Not even battle armor. Honestly, save here. Out of Driffill, I'm gonna buy like 10 more heart scales. And we're just gonna see what we can relearn. Clear Smog isn't bad. Hex for... Ooh, wait. Yeah, for Curse. Autotomize? It's kind of not bad. Accelerock for Earth Power. It's just Bone Ring, right? For chip away. Mega Horn honestly might be better than Lunge, but I don't know for this fight. For what? I would need Sun, I feel like, for Synthesis. This can be decided later. Siege Brutal Swing. For Beat Up. As a TM, I can teach it. For Acid Armor. And let me just, so it's, okay, what about Lampent? I know Lampent has moves it can learn. In Shadow Ball at 49, I'd miss out on, do I miss out on Overheat? I just don't get it until 70 if I don't get it at 57. Let's get Shadow Ball for sure. Inferno, no. I'm gonna do it for Ally Switch. And since this is Duskstone Evolution, I can bring it up to 55. This is Link Cable. Let's just find out what this wants to learn. Horn Leech. I think I'd rather have the healing capabilities than Seed Bomb. High Horsepower for Charm? Sure. Nature Power, not now. Mega Horn, it learns it at level 1 and now. Sure. Double Edge, this is Stab. Get rid of Mega Horn now. No Bounce. Revenge for Pursuit. I'm also going to teach Earthquake. I completely forgot about Earthquake. Foul play. Let's do it for assurance. Don't think it matters. We're just making these changes, or doing these. And then I'll see if I have enough to work with for tomorrow. Payback. You're pretty fast, though. $97, that's not the slowest, it's not the fastest. Thunder Fang instead of Fire Fang. High horsepower, this kind of is the Earthquake move. Let's learn it for now. I don't plan on clicking it in the gym. No Raging Fury. And I'm just going to evolve Cubone immediately. This thing will not be doing a whole lot of damage. No Raging Fury. No high horsepower. The moveset it has is fine. And there's no reason to just immediately evolve Graveler, right? I mean, I already seen this evolution before. It's just shiny. Boom time. We don't need boom. No double edge. No hammer arm. Pluck. Are there any other moves I can teach? Let's do that. Don't think I need Psy Shock on anything. Hidden powers could be important. Smackdown could go crazy. I'm just gonna say no for now. And we're just gonna look at these. So all I know is, all I can tell you is, I'll stand out on the runway. All I can tell you is, Marowak is not an attacker. Even though that's what it's supposed to be. Is it this one? It is. Let's clear this. Clear this. Do that. It may have deleted one of the golems. Because I have regular golem and I have non-regular golem. Hold up, let me add this. Do I just make it Graveler? Well, no, it's not gonna have the stats. Whatever, I have no clue. I gotta go back. Back to the runway. I mean, this golem I think is much better though. It sure has no attack, but max defense, good special defense. Shocker that it dies to jump lift. We'll show the minus attack 2. It's not 0. The bulk is fine. The speed is meh. Everything else is meh aside from HP. It's alright. It's got to be holding a thick club though. So it's holding thick club. It's now holding thick club in this. We'll go Sawsbuck next. Max attack, 17 speed. Alright. This is something. Not for this gym, but it's something. Like, just to keep that in mind. Just to keep this in mind. This is actual speed, not before. What else did I get? Crocodile. Alright. God dang. Aside from HP and special attack, you don't need special attack. This thing's pretty good. Who else? The lamp. I didn't evolve this. I need to evolve this. Fine with that. Fine with that. Hate that the bulk is so bad. Hate that the attack is so high. It's can be better. I might have to teach it Flame Burst, which is like my best option. So wait, I have Golem, I have this, I have this, I have this, I have this. That's all 5. Okay. Hopefully I can maybe devise a plan for tomorrow. It may go south though. Shit may go south. And we may be back to the beginning. But that's for tomorrow. I hope today should have been today was definitely much better. I feel much better, even though I still feel that bit of dread hanging over from yesterday. That's it for me, though. Seems no one watched. Shocker. I need to start turning these into a series. But if someone watches the VOD, thank you for watching the VOD. If you skipped here, then honestly, still thanks for watching. And other than